We're back with Jeannene, my cousin, who explained to us her search to find a kidney. And we are now joined by CHRISTI NOLAN, who in a couple of weeks, actually literally days, technically, will donate her kidney to Jeannene. So welcome, CHRISTI.
Thank you.
So how did you find out about Jeannene?
From you. Actually, crazy. We used to attend the same church, and so we were friends on Facebook, and when you posted, I don't even think it was a lot of details. You were just like, my cousin has started this GoFundMe page to try and raise money to put an ad out. And as soon as I saw that, I went to her GoFundMe page, and I think I messaged you right away, and I was like, I need to get in contact with this woman.
And I remember you messaging me, and I was like, and you said, I'd do it. I think it was as simple as that. And I was like, okay, sure. And so I put you guys in contact, but I didn't even know what happened for a while. I didn't know what transpired. And so why the feeling to, again, donate a kidney to somebody you really don't know?
Well, organ donation has always been something that I was planning on doing, obviously not while I was alive, because I didn't really know much about the living donor program. So that's always been something that's really important to me. But something grabbed me when I saw this, and it was a reaction that I had never really experienced before. So I just say it was such a God moment, because my heart started beating a little bit faster, and I just instantly knew, like, not knowing anything about her, anything, I just saw O, and I was like, I'm O positive, so let's do this. And the rest is history.
And Jeannene, what was your response? Because I know you probably felt like, I don't want to get my hopes up, because not sure where this is going to go.
Yes, yeah. I just reached out to her, and I was just really grateful. But like you said, I don't want to get my hopes up. I just want to see where it goes. Yeah. And then keep my fingers crossed and hope and pray that she works out to be the one.
And so what was that process like, CHRISTI? You had to go through a number of tests to find out if you were a match to Jeannene.
Yeah, so first was her putting me in touch with the transplant team, and there's an application package you have to fill out. It's a few pages, asks about your medical history, that sort of thing. So it's just their first screening. And once you've passed that, then they send you lots of blood work to do. So that, I think once I got that, because it took a while for them to screen that application package, it took them a little bit, and I think we had to kind of nudge them a little bit to get it to happen. And then the blood work I finished right away. I got it done within a week. So once that was done, and it's a lot of blood work, obviously, because they have to run a lot of tests to make sure you're a match. And then once that was a match, I don't remember when I found out for sure, but
what was the feeling like when you found out that you were?
Yeah, so I got the phone call from someone on the transplant team, and they were like, okay, you're good. But they say it so nonchalantly. It's like, okay, we're going to proceed. And I'm like, okay, so this is really good. And they said, the next step is you to come into the general and have your MRI and X-ray, more blood work, and you meet with a social worker. And so I was just waiting for those appointments, because they took about a month. And then once I finally got them, I think I knew at that point, once I was there. I just had a feeling that everything was going to work out. And I got a call a few weeks later saying I'd passed, which basically was like, you're good. We're gonna clear you. Just one final step. I met with one of the transplant surgeons, and then she just cleared me. And I remember texting her after, and she's like, okay, just don't tell anybody on Facebook yet. I'm so excited, but we can't share it.
What was your response, Jeannene?
I was excited. I started to pray, I started to cry. I called my mom, because she was at work, and I called my mom, and I told her, and then she started to cry, and it was a very nice moment. Yeah, a very nice moment.
So literally days away. And so you're going to get an extended, I'm gonna start crying.
No, we're not doing this.
You're gonna get an extended life because a perfect stranger
took the time. Perfect stranger took the time. She realized that
I came prepared.
Thank you.
Here you go.
she realized that it's important to donate, and she realized that she has a gift, and she wanted to share, and she wasn't selfish about it. She did what she felt was right.
Yeah. And I know, like we were saying, this is really a God story.
Yeah.
Yes.
How God brought all of this together.
Yes.
And that's the message out of all of this, isn't it, Christi?
Absolutely. It's so it's amazing when I think back to even, you know, like how he just knows everything years before we know. I mean, like you and I meeting at church, you know, that was amazing to get to know you, but then like years down the line seeing, you know, God had placed you and I at that same church at that exact moment
For a greater purpose.
for a greater purpose, and seeing that all come to fruition is just amazing. You know, it's one of those things where you're praying, and well, me not so much, but you know, for Janine has been praying how long for a miracle, for healing, and you know, sometimes our prayers go unanswered, or sometimes we just give up on them because we think that, you know, God's taking too long because it's not in our timing. But then this moment, you know, on Tuesday is an answer to prayer for a lot of people. And it took, you know, 5-6 years of God orchestrating everything just perfectly for this moment to happen. It's really amazing.
This is a good story. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming and sharing it with us. We will be praying as you enter into the operating room, and we're so excited.
Thank you.
On
Thank
this
you very
next
much.
chapter of life for both of you. And now you're like lifelong friends. You're connected, literally. Forever.
Yeah, she's got a big piece of me.
Yeah, big
So, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Stay with us. We'll be right back.